channel.
Zoom on the iPad. That for
Yeah.
some reason that wouldn't work. I mean, I've tried all these things before. If I had,
Well, it should do. You should be able to put Zoom on the iPad.
no, okay. If
As
I
a
get Zoom
second
on,
one.
remember, if I get Zoom on the iPad, then I can't get the Zoom cams from the iPad to the PC on the screen. Whatever I get on the iPad, I can't get on the screen.
Yeah, you should be able to, because you know how you get me on the stream. So you'd just be another box on the iPad from the from your other Zoom.
No, I get you in the stream because Zoom is on my PC.
Yeah, so you have a Zoom on the PC and the iPad.
I can't have my both.
Why not?
I can't. Well, I don't know.
Because Chris, that's what Chris did the other day, and I've done it as well. I've had it on a computer and a phone.
So you log into Zoom on 2 different devices with the same account. Let's do that.
Yeah, let you do it. Yeah, so the thing to do. Suddenly I'm in a TT race.
Yeah.
I'm just doing a cruising like 230 watts. But suddenly I see a race, so I'm tempted to race.
I'm backing off here. I'm backing off.
Yeah,
I'm not racing. I just want to see if this works. Oh, okay. I've got to get this live data up. Suddenly, I was. My mind was. I'm in a race.
Yeah,
that's good for it.
The natural instinct. It's like, oh, there's people cycle. Thanks. Are you live? Are we on?
Yeah. What course are we on, by the way? This looks like
Harrogate, I think.
Yeah, is it Harrogate? Oh, going. Yeah, it's anti-clockwise, isn't it?
Why can't I see you in your?
Right, I've got a few bits to click on here. Should be on.
God.
Should. Is it working? Is it on Facebook? Might be a bit of a delay. Yeah, it is on. Oh, look at the state of that.
Oh, Zwift test. There we are. Oh yes, I'm at the top. And you're down to the left. Oh yeah, see, you've got your other Zoom camera up as well. Oh, cool.
Yeah. Sounds like a 10-second delay.
Yeah, well, you just monitored the actual thing. It's quite good. You look like you're in some space. Yeah, it's quite cool with that kit.
Hang on.
That's a cool camera you've got going on there. Your main camera.
Yeah. Just thinking, actually. I'm going to try and find a way of getting the data number.
Some BRT dude's just overtaken me on the.
Oh, you're well ahead of me.
Am I?
Oh no, you're not. No, you're not. So you're 3 or 4 seconds ahead. Okay. Right. What time did this start? 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock, isn't it?
Let's not get this up.
Can't quite read it.
Yeah, hang on. It's going to change in a minute. You watch this. By magic. See if this works. Oh. That's good. Yeah. Shit. There you go. Is that how clear is that?
I can't read it. I can't read it.
No, it's too.
Is there a way of?
There's no chance to do that. I suppose if you've got it up on a TV screen or a.
I've got it on quite a big screen as well, but it's just not.
Let's have a look. Yeah, that's the only problem. It's.
I wonder if there's a way of zooming in on, or just taking part of the data. Obviously, it needs to be reprogrammed.
I can do that. I can crop it a little bit.
You just take, say, heart rate and average.
Not have the.
There's just too much text there, so you can't.
Yeah, I know.
It's
There
too
you go.
small.
Get,
Basically.
get the A-cats there.
Are you zooming in on it? There?
Yeah, it's not very clear, is it? I mean, that's quite large.
Are we in last place, Daz?
I'm not paying attention. Am I? Oh yeah, my name is actually on there. That's good.
My BPM's 82 currently. Yours is 71.
71.
Mine's 79 now. I'm
I
dropping
can wake up on
78.
a high heart rate of that.
Yeah, I know.
We're really trying.
I noticed our heart rates are quite.
Pace.
Our heart rates are quite similar, actually. I've noticed this in other races.
Yeah.
They're not, although you're fitter than me. Yeah, mine will be higher on the really hard races. Mine will be higher. When it's kind of a bit easier, we seem to be quite similar. But the really hard races, I tend to be like 10 beats higher.
The only see if I can we actually type? I want to see the chat. Oh god, the chat's not on. Oh,
It's really weird because I'm seeing you on my Zoom camera down here, and I can see you looking down. But then I look over to my the feed of YouTube, and you're all big, and it's like looks like there's wind in your hair. You got your blue. It looks really cool, actually.
Someone's saying it's not very clear on YouTube. Are you watching on YouTube or?
I'm watching the YouTube feed.
Oh, YouTube's fine. I've got it up now.
You're all big, and it's like looks like there's wind in your hair.
That looks fine, doesn't it? YouTube looks fine.
Yeah, it's good. I can't read the data. It just looks like you can see there's text there. Can you read it on your screen?
Let's have a look. I think so. How's it looking now, Chris? Sorry, someone's just said it's. Oh no, that's pretty good actually. That's really good. Got it up on YouTube. I've enlarged it to the size of this TV screen. This screen's probably about, I don't know, it's like about 32 inches. And yeah, you can see the names quite clearly. Pretty good. I like that. Yeah, and it's got your cam at the top. You can probably get a cam next to
Yeah,
that.
see Ben.
But for some reason, the comments, the chat box isn't working. Let me just see, maybe I hit the chat box.
You look amazing with that light.
That's that's my brother's lent me his I don't know what you call it. It's like a streaming, a light used to stream in a stage light or something.
Oh yeah.
See that? When you see the glare there, that's a light I've got in the corner.
It's made you really stand out in the front of the picture.
Yeah, it's much better because before I was using that light, I've got a bulb right above my head, and there was a problem when I had with the green screen behind me and the chroma key on green, because this light bulb above my head was shining bright on top of me. It was just affecting. It was making me almost sort of half transparent, and it's just. But now I've got a nice bright light in my face.
Yeah.
I'm a lot more crisp.
Yeah. It can't be that comfortable trying to watch this.
Oh, that's interesting. So the comment from Chris has come up now about 3 or 4 minutes late for some reason.
Yeah, the comments take ages to come out.
Oh, normally mine come up. Well, they used to come up a lot quicker than that. Why did it take so long?
Then we're going to lose this race, Daz.
Have people actually finished? Yeah.
Yeah. No one else seems to be overtaking us.
Can I? So can we see who's leading? Let's have a look. So Sebastian's leading. How far ahead is he? So he's 3.5 minutes ahead. Do you think I can catch up? 3.5 minutes.
No. If you do, I'll be amazed.
Oh man.
We can't even work together on TD bikes. It's straight on TD bikes.
Should we just have a sprint at the end together?
Well, you mean you just beat me in a sprint? Does that so you feel good about yourself? You know, oh, I beat Ben in a sprint.
Yeah. I came 30th.
Yeah.
I might just quote you in this, look. 212.
You're catching me out. You're catching me out. Put some effort in.
Well, the chat box isn't working, is it? For some reason.
How come that other box is really big, the one with you in, and my one's quite small?
Because I want to look bigger.
No, you know at the top
Oh,
of the screen.
you mean the one next to you? Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't know.
I don't know. Well, it's just how far the camera is from me, I guess, right?
Yeah,
You mean this one? You mean that one?
Yeah. That camera's really big at the top of the screen, but my one's like smaller for some reason.
Oh,
isn't it?
yours is slightly cut off at the side.
It's cropped, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just the way
I think it's your camera. I think it's a
Yeah, it must be the way my
yeah.
Yeah, so the idea I was thinking of is if you put Zoom, so you have Zoom on two devices. So you have Zoom on your computer, that's where you do your normal Zoom with. That's how you get everything in. But then put Zoom on your iPad, and then that's the one we communicate through. So then I could be able to hear you really clearly. But you then don't put that Zoom into the feed, perhaps.
I have to have the earphones on first of all, because otherwise anything on the TV might get echoed. I think the Zwift game doesn't get echoed, but any voices, YouTube, whatever.
Yeah, so you turn those voices. Oh.
So I have to have the earphones on. These earphones are noise cancelling. That's the first problem. So I wouldn't be able to hear you through the iPad.
No, but put those earphones to the iPad, so you monitor Zoom through those headphones through the iPad.
Could do. Then I wouldn't hear anything through the TV.
What sound do you need to hear through the TV?
Matters. Oh,
yeah.
Well, the Zwift game
I have my Zwift on silent anyway. So,
yeah. I don't know. I'm sure there's going to be issues with doing all that. Also, I wouldn't be able to have Discord. I have Discord on the iPad as well, so I wouldn't be able to have Zoom and Discord on the same time on the iPad.
Oh, you've got Discord on there as well.
I use Discord on the iPad, yeah.
iPad, yeah.
Because that's just an audio thing. That doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't realise that you could log into Zoom from two.
Yeah, that's what
devices.
Chris did the other day.
Is that what he said he'd done?
Yeah, and I've done it as well. It's a bit worrying that I'm going up to sort of 3.4 watts per kilogram. It feels really hard.
Oh, we're on the uphill now, aren't we? Oh, mate, you're well behind me.
I know.
Yeah, you were in front of me for a while.
I don't even remember you overtaking me.
No.
You just sneaked past.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
I'm going to catch you up.
Oh, look, the... So, chat box, where's the chat box? Come on.
There he is.
It's like hidden somewhere.
Got my heart rate up to 130, 128.
I know why the chat box hasn't showed up. Okay, here we go. Boom. Okay. The font's a bit big. Who's that guy? Yeah, so wiped everything on Streamlabs. Brilliant. Yeah, it's nice to start fresh sometimes.
I'll get my background now.
Oh. Still there, Ben?
Yeah. There's actually a couple of guys behind us.
Is there?
Look, St James, S James, and P Cahotu.
Are you going to do the? Are you going to do that 2K race tonight?
Oh, I can't be bothered. My legs don't want to. I tell you what, I felt really. I'm literally the most demotivated I've ever been. I've been sort of getting on every day, just doing something, but I don't want to. Yesterday, I felt like that. I went on. I actually came second in the race, but he picked me on the line as well. It's a bit frustrating, but yeah, I've just got no motivation. I just literally can't be bothered.
Was the standard of the race quite high?
Sorry.
Was the standard of the race quite high? Sorry, was the standard of the race quite high?
It was well. I got a rating boost again. Actually, for coming second. The guy who beat me was pretty much the same rating as me.
Right,
There's a couple of guys who were a bit lower. So it was medium. It was a crit. There was about 25 in it, standard sort of afternoon sort of crit, and I think on about the fifth or sixth lap, I put a real dig in, got away. Someone joined me, and then about 3 or 4 others joined, and we split basically, and then we went away. So it's about. I think there was only about 5 of us left in the sprint. I went early again, which is definitely my best tactic. And so I went at about 0.4 of a kilometre.
You're pretty good at those early attacks.
Well, you think my max is around, I'm hitting around 650 to 800 for a max. If I can hold 750 to 800. If I can hold 750 for the sort of 15 plus seconds, it can certainly get me away. But anyone who can hit sort of 900, if they can hold on my tail, they just go past. But I suppose working to my strengths, which isn't many when it comes to the sprint. I need to be able to kick a bit harder. I need to be able to, if I can hold it for sort of 30 seconds, then I'd be quite dangerous, I think.
Well, you got yourself up to, you did that crit set at 5 per kilo, didn't you? For almost 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's
pretty impressive. Did you have a bit of a kick at the end of that as well?
I can't remember what I did at the end of that one. There's no kick compared to you, because I noticed when you do it, you were hitting my max just before you kick, and you'll still be hitting 750. You're sitting there at 750, then you kick up to near 1,000, and I'm just like, oh my god.
Yeah, but I can only do that if I haven't gone too. If I'd have done what you've done, if I'd have done 5 watts per kilo for 20 minutes, I wouldn't have been anywhere near a sprint. I don't know what
that was without doubt my record. But I wonder.
How do you average that anyway? Because if I'm doing a crit city, if you're averaging 5 watts, if I was averaging 5 watts per kilo for crit city, because I always have a break on the ramp when it goes downhill. Yeah. I got to about 2 there.
Well, it was the dolphin as well, so you had the uphill.
God,
so
wow.
It was really, it was. I couldn't believe that. Actually.
But that's even worse because if you're
there's no real break.
If you're going hard up the hill and then you back off and you start drafting, you must be putting in sort of 6 watts per kilo efforts. Some of those.
Yeah, you were up the hill to
balance it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's 5 watts per kilo for 20 minutes is hard enough, but 5 watts per kilo average when it's bumpy, that's even harder, isn't it?
It's a bit of a shame it wasn't one more lap because that would have given me the FTP boost. But yeah, it was. I knew it was hard. I sort of came away and thought I feel sick, and then when I looked, it said 5 watts per kilo. Was but I did. I've done a few where I've sort of hit 4.8 to 4.9. The old, I think I'd done one at 4.9, and then I was down at 5. But I think I've just literally come off. What it seems to be doing. I was doing those ones where I literally do a race every day, and now what I'm doing, I'm tending to do a race, then I have an easy day, then a race, then an easy day, and then maybe 2 or 3 easy days, then a race. It just means every time I race, I seem to have that much more freshness, I think.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
same with me as well. Yeah, I need to do that
rather than constantly racing by
every
the
single
sort of
day.
third or fourth day, you can't keep that sort of.
Yeah.
I know Howell does like 4 races a day, doesn't he?
Yeah. No, I mean, you did for about 10 days in a row, didn't you, at one point?
Yeah, I've done a few long stretches. It does get quite addictive, but because I'm on this bloody this inhaler, I don't know. I said to Charlotte last night, I don't know what's wrong with me. I can't be bothered to train. I've got a real sort of lethargic sort of feeling. I don't know whether it's the drugs I'm taking, but I've got no motivation at the moment. I think maybe because I'm starting a new job, stress of all that, stress of leaving the job, I'm trying to move house. That's quite stressful. I've got all these things coming on, and maybe another thing to do with Zwift race. So I keep looking at these series. I think I can't face the thought of having to be committing to a series or something.
Yeah.
I quite like just popping in, a bit like you at the moment. You say, "Oh, Benny, you doing anything?" I say, "Yeah, I'll pop in. I'll do something." It's kind of no stress, is there? But if you think, "Oh, I'm going to commit to something," well, I'm expecting we'll get laps soon, won't we?
Oh, then we come back down there, anyway. See them. Oh no, it'll be we won't see them because they'll be outside the event. Trying to see if we get
But I don't think we're on this.
oh.
You put something up on the put your computer screen.
I can hide behind the map.
Oh, cool. I think that's the wrong course.
Whoa. Is it? No. We're on what course are we on? Harrogate.
You're on Harrogate. That's Belonga.
Yeah, I've got the Bologna.
But that's quite a cool thing to do.
I want to see
Show the course. There's no room for you then, Daz. You're just a head floating in midair.
I'll sort that out in a minute. Whenever you.
What you should do is put the head over your character.
Yeah.
Put your head, put your body over the. So you actually see your person. That'd be amazing.
I'll trim it if I can.
Are you monitoring back through the computer? So I just heard my voice talking back to me about 10 seconds later.
It's good. Well, it's the lag, isn't it? Are you listening to it on?
No, I'm wondering, are you listening to it? Is it in your room?
Yeah, I've got it on the iPad. It's coming out the iPad as well because I'm checking it out on the iPad. I know. I'm not actually watching it on three different devices. I'll turn the sound down on the iPad. Yeah, so I've got this map up. So what I did is I just opened up a new window.
Oh, it's really clear on Facebook, but not on YouTube. Who said that? I can't see who said that.
I've just been on YouTube. It's fine for me. Chris said that. Yeah, it looks alright on YouTube. I don't know why he hasn't got it.
Yeah, on YouTube for me, I can't really read it, but I think the screen's not very good. I wouldn't be able to read it if I was looking on a phone. Oh, he's overtaken me.
It's about to put me in an event and I don't want to go in.
Oh, that's the...
I'm about to jump out of the event. Oh, there you are. This must be the slowest TT we've ever done in our life. Even it's ridiculous. How silly do we look? People must be thinking, God, I thought BRT were pretty good. Those D&C cats in front of us must be thinking, what the hell are BRT up to here?
I don't think people are actually thinking anything. I'm not normally looking at the people at the back of the race and thinking, what are they doing?
My first job is I've got to try and make sure I don't jump into this race that I'm about to be thrown into. I was going to do the 2K Kieran sprint. I was going to do the 30-minute warm-up.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to drop me into the warm-up as well.
Oh, you were down for that as well, were you?
Yeah, I saw you were, so I put myself in because you'd said about it.
Yeah. Just going to make sure I don't. Technology.
I'm getting really quite cold in my shed.
Can you go?
I haven't got a proper. No, I haven't got a proper studio with studio lights and a massive setup like you.
I'm quite trouble with this room is I am nice and warm, but it traps the air, so it gets quite humid when I'm racing. There's nowhere for the air to go, especially when I've got the green screen up behind me. This
what I'm saying. So that's my laptop, which the screen's broken.
I do have a dehumidifier, but it just can't keep up.
That's my TV showing what's going on. And then that's my main Zwift TV. And this is where my phone sits on there. That's my towel on my bike. Showing you around. And I put a new bar on and I never put the back brake on. So I'm just talking like that. I've just got the gears. I've just got the one ring.
Yeah, I've got the map up behind me. It's not really much use being in front of the map, though, is it?
No, I don't see the point of the map.
Nah, it's not really. I suppose if it's someone watching, I was thinking if you're watching guys doing a time trial event, or if say my.
Oh shit! You just put me in. I wasn't watching.
That's what I was just doing. I just made sure that I didn't enter the race.
And I just got in. You see me standing.
I'm on my own now. I'm on my own.
Oh mate, I'm sorry.
Oh, I've got the climb, the big climb coming. 18%. That's alright. We can still talk.
Oh, that's quite cool. The map behind you. That looks really good.
Yeah,
I like that.
I'm in the way of it though. I suppose I could move myself across. I don't really want to. I suppose I could.
The other place for the map is top right hand corner where you got the text.
Where the chat is. I could put the chat where the map is now. Yeah, put the map up there. Put the chat where the map is now, and then stick myself there. Right there. Yeah, that's a good idea. Do that.
I quite like the map there. It looks quite cool though. I don't know why. It just looks kind of cool. It looks like you're actually in the room. It's like there's a shadow on it.
So I'll put that on there.
Right. Yeah, that's quite cool. That's quite cool actually. Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, that's really good. I like that.
Yeah.
Now put the chat back where it was, I think, and keep you there. No, that's not as good. Put the map back in the left-hand corner was really cool. With you just off to the right, and then put the chat back to the right-hand corner.
So keep the map down bottom left.
Yeah, yeah. And put you just off the map. Oh, you could. Yeah. Although that looks quite cool as well.
Well, yeah, if there's no chat, it'd be an empty space you could use there. But... Good thing is you've got 3 cameras up there as well, so you can have effectively 4 people. get rid of the map. If you get rid of that map there.
Yeah, that's 3 cameras. Yeah, so it's 4 people.
You can have
I
4
suppose
people.
you could have a 5th down in that left-hand corner as well. If you really want
Yeah,
to,
just cram them in. I was also thinking as well on Zoom, you've got the you can create kind of you can get rid of the background, can't you? Can you do that now?
yeah, I was trying to. I don't know why I can't remember how to do it. Virtual background. Now. See. There you go. See how it looks. Come up
Oh, you got. Can you do it so that there's nothing behind you?
Like so white.
So it's just an empty background so that you blend in. Because then I can put you next to the side of me. You see what I mean?
Yeah. Don't know if it'll let me do that.
You've chosen.
Yeah, so you mean clear?
Yeah.
Basically,
You've got some kind of space background.
I don't know. I don't think there's an option. You just basically a picture. I can put any picture up. Basically, if we get a picture of like a logo, like we could do the 13 or BRT, I could put that behind me.
Yeah, no. The thing is, I was thinking if you could do the same that I'm currently doing, but it's just
Yeah, that requires green screen, doesn't it?
Yeah. Doesn't matter. It's all right. You got a box anyway.
Oh yeah. This is when I was about 17. Oh, you can't see. It's my first band. We're in the newspaper. That's the drummer there.
Oh right. Cool. That's your first gig.
No, it was when we were like gigging.
Brilliant.
I was like, you see me there with some bad shirt on, smiling. I was never a cool rock star with a moody face.
You've got a hat on there, right? Or is that your hair?
No, that's my hair.
Sorry, mate. It looks a bit like you've got a cap because it's so small. It looks like you've got a cowboy hat on from this distance.
Yeah, it does actually. I see it.
And you kind of look a bit like a Michael Stipe. You've got like a cowboy hat, and it's just the way you're standing there.
Yeah, that's funny, is it? That's very nice. I was about 17, 18 when I was in that band. A long time ago. What else we got? There's background. Here we go. It's a Zwift.
I was just thinking, Ben, actually, it's quite handy having that map top right because it's above the map in Zwift as well, isn't it? There's 2 maps there, effectively.
Actually, that is quite cool there.
Yeah,
that is cool.
Got the zoom in map on the actual game, and then above that, I've got the Zwift inside map.
Yeah, that is cool, actually. Is there any way you can make the text, of their stats any bigger?
The stats?
Yeah. Can you zoom in a bit more?
Oh, I see what you mean. Hang on. Can do.
Oh, look, I'm in Zwiftland.
The only trouble is, the more I zoom in, the less people and the less information I'm going to get, though, obviously.
It comes onto the screen, will it?
I mean, I can enlarge it. That's what I mean, like that, so it's easier to read. I don't want to take up space. I mean, those stats are only the benefit of people that aren't actually racing, people that are just watching the stream, so then they're not really of any benefit to us, are they? Personally, I'd have Superpower Live on. I'll be looking at that on a little screen. I would be looking at this.
Well, that was quite good. It kind of went super clear then.
Oh, well, what have you done there? Got Zwift in the background.
Yeah, just an image of Zwift.
I'll tell you what, can you have a plain colour background? So can you plain white, plain black? Or even plain green, and then I can just...
Yeah, I suppose what I could do is create an image. If I go to photos, photos. Um, 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 um. Basically, I haven't got any way of doing it now on my phone. But if it was there, would there be a particular colour you'd want?
Any colour, doesn't matter. If it's black, white, or green, well, actually black or white. It's probably better.
Actually, if it's green, could you then do like what you've done? Put me in the.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But it doesn't have to be green. I can chroma key out any colour.
Oh, but I could just. But if I did it green, it might be easier. And then you could chroma key. Oh, that'd be really cool.
Any colour's fine. Yeah, you can make the background any colour, and I can just find it as a chroma key and.
All right, how can I do this? I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it now, but I might do it later.
Oh yeah, don't worry about it.
Well, it's planned. What I do, I get a hard background. That could be a photo, a green, and then put me in it, and then you could try and chroma key. You could fit anything in the back. Then I suppose you could put me inside the screen next to you. We could be looking at each other talking.
Can you do that on? You do that on Zoom because you've had a space background and a Zwift background. Can you make it just so that it's just the colour behind it?
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah.
I haven't got a colour. Just get it onto my phone. That image.
Yeah. I thought you were going to actually have a sheet, physically put a sheet behind you, but if Zoom can do it for you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'll do it in Zoom. So it'd be like this. So it'd be, yeah, that'd be really cool, wouldn't it? Cool. Right. I think I need to go for some tea now.
Yeah.
I need to go and eat. As I've had such a hard workout.
I know.
I tell you what. What's that? My heart rate's dropped to about 59.
How is it?
Currently, my heart rate's 59, and I'm freezing.
I'm cycling on a time trial bike around Harrogate, and I'm going to heart rate 70. Oh, it's got to.
You're the last person in the race.
Yeah, I know. I'm not going to finish it. I'm not going to mess up my Zwift power with this kind of result.
I don't.
About 10 minutes behind the decaf group.
Yeah. What's going on?